back. Hello, South Africa. I'm Chester Missing, and you're watching Almost News with Chester Missing. Mzwanele Jimmy Mani has joined a party called the ATM. That's Automatic Teller Machine, and not ass to mouth. ATM. The manifesto is in the name, and he's taking it very, very seriously.
If, by the way, Gupta's were to give me money any day, I'll take it. So if they were to wake up somehow and say, here's 20 million, I will take it.
Ka-ching! A politician whose name sounds like money. What's next? A gynecologist called Dr. de Kock. The money is in the ATM, now has two meanings. Yep, he said he left the ANC because it's been captured. It's you, Jimmy. Mzwanele Mani, you captured it. That's like crapping in your ice cream and then leaving the restaurant because there's crap in your ice cream. You can't break a thing and then complain it's broken. That's how white people treat South Africa.
I don't think Jimmy ever understood the ANC. Anybody who understands the ANC will never say such a thing. If someone wants to form a party and get one vote here and there, they will attack the ANC.
That's right, South Africa. It's election time. The backstabbing has started in full force. It's like Game of Thrones. But in this situation, Helen Zilla's the White Walker. Day Zero's coming. Day Zero, it's coming. It's coming. The ANC is making a list of who it's going to send to Parliament. You know when Father Christmas makes a list? It's like that. Except the ANC doesn't care who's naughty or nice. And the creepy guy climbing down your chimney is just Gwede looking for votes. That's Gwede singing Jingle Bells. For the ANC, this list is absolutely everything.
The people you put on the list to Parliament are the people who can either advocate or deny the policies of the ANC.
It's like the World Cup. It happens once every few years, and people make cahoots of money. In this metaphor, Bafana is Mzwanele Mani because he's off the list and he's not going to be there. Boom! And in our Elections World Cup, Atul Gupta is Sepp Blatter. So how does the ANC choose these people?
The list is actually not complete. What we have is the 200 candidates who made it through. Now the candidates have to be put through a vetting process.
These 200 are all potentially going to Parliament. So, they have to meet certain criteria. Look at that. 50%, 20%, 33%, 40%. If those are matric subjects, Angie Moshecha would give you a pass. The biggest check they do before you make the list is on your moral standing. Yep. They go, are you a criminal? And if you say yes, they let you in. Did you lie to Parliament? Did you beat up women? Did you break the Constitution? And did you do whatever the hell this guy did? Then they go, come on in. The Integrity Commission, his main job is to make sure that you don't have any. It's the loosest use of the word integrity in history. They are so committed to this, they let Tony Yengeni run it. Tony Yengeni, look at him. The guy who runs the Integrity Commission has literally gone to jail. He's like a dentist whose job is to remove all your teeth. Wow. I'm kidding though. They do good work, the Integrity Commission, and we've actually got actual footage of the ANC Integrity Commission stopping dodgy characters from getting into the ANC. The Integrity Commission has not resulted in a serious action against a single leader, ever. The reason for this is obvious for everyone except the ANC.
The Integrity Commission itself draws its original powers from the National Executive Committee in that they are composed and appointed by the National Executive Committee.
The people they are watching are the people they have to report to. That's insane. That's like Batman having to get Joker's permission to catch the Joker. It's like, hey, dis ek is Batman. Ek die verkliffe huisman. Nou Joker, pak hulle hospad, okay? Because to the ANC, nobody in the ANC has ever done anything wrong. Corrupt cadres are like white people who supported apartheid. They've all vanished.
If we're going to remove people based on these spurious, concocted allegations, the ANC is going to be left without a leadership.
That's exactly the problem. After 9 years of Jacob Zuma, the ANC leadership is so compromised, if you started arresting them, there would be nobody left. It's like if the DA kicked out all the racists. You'd only be left with Musi and Musi's wife. Okay, just Musi's wife. Cyril Ramaphosa is in a very complicated position. Jacob Zuma is not going away. He's on Twitter, he's on the streets, and he's even fighting over who gets to cut the cake. Cyril, I wouldn't trust a guy called Getlehle Kisa with a knife either. How did the cupcake die? Jacob Zuma tried to cut him. Zuma even made it back onto the ANC lists. Msholozi, he was number 1, now he's number 76. The dude even has his own album, The Return of Ubaba, featuring hits like
Let's Mshini Wami again, like we did last year. He ain't heavy, he's my knee house. I'll be your private Gupta, Gupta-ing for money. You're once, twice, 3 times a ladies' man. I'm no weekend special.
South Africa. The reason Ramaphosa hasn't cleaned up the ANC is because he can't.
How confident is the ANC that those members who feel that they are being purged will actually go out in full force and campaign for the party, even though they believe that the party doesn't have their personal best interest at heart?
The ANC is so corrupt, if they fire all the corrupt people, they will lose the elections. Did you see the manifesto launch?
We want to mobilize more investments into our economy. We have a plan to raise 1.3 trillion rand in new investments over the next 5 years.
No wonder Ramaphosa gave up McDonald's for this. Because South Africa, promises are a lot easier to make than hamburgers. He's promising you number 1, but he's talking number 2. Play the cake video! Wow. If there ever was a metaphor for the ANC right now, it's this. Freedom fighters carrying cake to some fat guys on a stage.